I am Dr. Bushra Aslam from the Physiology Department. Today is my fourth lecture on the eye. First of all, we will study about the depth perception, by which we can determine the distance of an object from the eye. What is the depth perception? It is the ability to determine the distance. A person normally perceives the distance by three major means. One is the size of the object image, or the size of the image of known object on the retina. The number two, the phenomena of moving parallax, and number third, the phenomena of stereopsis, also known as the binocular vision. By using this mechanism of moving parallax, one can tell the relative distances of different objects even though only one eye is used. It is almost entirely this moving or binocular parallax that gives a person with two eyes far greater ability to judge relative distance when objects are nearby than a person who has only one eye. However, stereopsis is virtually useless for depth perception at a distance beyond 50 to 20 feet. This is one of the instruments to see the inside of the eye, especially retina and optic disc. This instrument is known as the ophthalmoscope. It has the light source on one end, as shown in the diagram. As you see in the diagram, this is the light source. Eye can be magnified. How it can be magnified? By placing the drops. We can look directly through the pupil to the back of the eye. The internal examination of the eye by the ophthalmoscope is known as the ophthalmoscopy. There are two methods by which we can measure the inside of the eye, by which we can see the inside structures of the retina. One is the direct ophthalmoscopy and other one is the indirect ophthalmoscopy. This diagram shows the internal structures that are present inside the ophthalmoscope. Here is shown the observer eye and that one is the observed eye, and these are the internal mechanism by which the ophthalmoscope works. This is the diagram showing the ophthalmoscope. You must know the different parts of the ophthalmoscope. This is not important by theoretical point of view, but it is very important if you have to perform the practical in physiology. You must know the different parts of the ophthalmoscope. This picture shows how you can examine the eye by the ophthalmoscope. You can see that there is almost a zero distance between the doctor and the patient to see the internal examination of the eye. This picture shows the ophthalmoscopic view. By this picture actually shows that we can see with the ophthalmoscope optic disc, fovea centralis and macula lutea. In which diseases ophthalmoscopic examination is important? It is important in which vessels can be damaged, like in diabetes, like in hypertension, retinal detachment. In these diseases, ophthalmoscopic view of retinal vessels plays the major role. Next, this visual acuity. What is the visual acuity? This is the ability of an eye to determine the precise shape and details of the object. For human, it is 30 seconds of an arc. This the Snell's chart is used to measure the visual acuity. This diagram shows the Snell chart. It consists of different letters. As shown in the diagram, and different sizes placed 20 feet 6 meters away from the person being tested. 6 meters. A person is said to have the normal vision if he can see the letters from the distance of 20 feet or 6 meters, and his vision will be known as 20 by 20 or 6 by 6. Likewise, if he is able to read the line this, it means that he can see at distance of 25, where the a normal person can see at the distance of 20. Likewise, above line shows that he is able to see at 30, where the normal person can see at 20, right? If somebody is unable to see all the lines, then the next method is you count the fingers, then hand movements. If person is unable to see that hand movements, then light is shown into the eye to see whether there is perception of light is present or not. This VLQ is performed during the practical examination, and in that case it is very important. Next is the color vision by the cones. Color vision cones, these are the actually photochemicals that have almost the same composition as rhodopsin in rods. So we have two things in the eye, mainly rods and cones. Protein portion in cones are known as photopsins, and the color sensitive pigments of the cones are the combination of retinal and the photopsins. Cones are selectively sensitive to different colors, that is blue, green and red. Only one of the three types of color pigment is present in each of the different cones, and this is explained by the theory of chromatic color or Young-Helmholtz theory. These color pigments are respectively called blue sensitive pigment, green sensitive pigment and red sensitive pigment. This picture shows the absorptive characteristics of the pigments. First of all, there is the blue sensitive pigment. Peak absorption of light is shown at peak absorption of light wavelength is 445 nanometers. Likewise, for the green it is about 535, and for the red it is 570. For the rhodopsin rods, that is the color vision at night, the peak absorption of light wavelength is 505. Now, how the retina detects the different gradations of color in the vision spectrum? This is explained by the tricolor mechanism of color detection. Human eye can detect all the gradations of the colors: red, green and blue monochromatic light mixed in different combinations. How the CNS interprets colors? For example, orange monochromatic light stimulates red cones 99%, green cones 42% and blue 0. So we have the ratio of 99, ratio 42, ratio 0, and CNS will interpret this ratio as sensation of orange color. Likewise, how the blue color stimulates? It stimulates red cones 0% and green cones 0% and blue 97%. So ratio of 0, 0, 97, and this CNS will interpret this ratio as sensation of blue color, red, green and blue. Next, there how the yellow and green is interpreted, it is at the ratio of 83, 83, 0, red, green and blue, and likewise for the green it is 31 ratio 67 ratio 36. How the white light is perceived? When there is equal stimulation of all the cones, there is perception of white light. White is the combination of all the wavelengths of the spectrum. Next, very important, color blindness. Spelling is the spelling mistake of color. The term color blindness is misleading if taken literally, because color blind people can see colors but cannot make out difference between some complementary colors. What can be the causes? Due to genetical absence of single group of color perceptive cones from the eye, person is actually unable to distinguish some colors from the other. Usually there is the absence of red cones from the green cones. People with two functional cones, these are known as the dichromat. Likewise, when person is unable to distinguish red from the green due to missing of either of these cones, is also known as the color blind, red green color blind, and that condition is known as red green color blindness. The absence of green cones is known as deuteranopia, and the absence of red cones is known as the protanopia. Green, orange and red and yellow colors have wavelength between 525 to 675 nanometers. These colors are normally distinguished from one another by red and green cones. What is red green color blindness? As it is a continuation of the previous slides, it is genetic disorder, occurs only in males. X-linked never occurs in the females because one of the two X chromosomes has normal gene for each type of the cone. So females are only colorblind carrier. It's very rare that they becomes the colorblind. About 8% of women are colorblind carriers. Blue weakness. Rarely blue cones are missing genetically inherited state like the red green. How the color blindness is checked? It is checked by the Ishihara chart. How these charts are made? These charts are arranged with continuous spots of several different colors. Ideally, a collection of 38 plates filled with color dots build the base of this test. The dots are colored in different shades and number is hidden inside with shades of another color. Actually, the person was the Ishihara who made this chart. Here is the man shown. These are the Ishihara charts. One of the example, a person with normal color vision reads it at 74, whereas the red green blind person read it as 24, as he will be unable to see that color. Likewise, a person with normal vision will read it as 42, red blind person reads 2 and green blind person reads 4. This is the neural pathway for the control of the eye movements. Here, what is the formula? Here this picture shows actually the extraocular muscles. These are of 6 types, 2 obliques and 4 recti. The formula to memorize the nerve supply of these muscles is SO4, LR6 and others thrice. What this shows that lateral rectus is supplied by the 4th cranial nerve, superior oblique by the 4th cranial nerve, lateral rectus by the 6th, and rest of all the extraocular muscles are supplied by the 3rd cranial nerve as shown in the figures. And this figure also shows some of the functions of these muscles, not in the detail. And this for example, how there are 2 obliques, inferior oblique and the superior oblique muscles क्या करते हैं? It rotates the eyeballs. And what are the recti? These pictures also show the rectus muscle, superior, inferior, medial and recti and lateral rectus, and these works in accordance with their name. But superior oblique and inferior oblique works opposite to their names. Fixation movements. Movement of eyes to bring a discrete portion of vision field into the focus on the fovea. It is controlled by the frontal eye fields and Brodmann's area 8 and 19. Neural pathway for the control of eye movements. Fixation movement of the eye is controlled by the 2 neural mechanism, voluntary and the involuntary. Voluntary movements is controlled by the premotor cortex, whereas the involuntary movements are controlled by the secondary visual areas of the occiput cortex. What is saccadic movements? Jumping of eye from one object to another. E-jump is called saccade and the movement is called opticokinetic movements. What is pursuit movements? Fixation of eyes to a moving objects. This slide shows the saccadic movements of the eye, how it works. Thank you so much.